When we're talking about Oscar Piastri, what he did in video series is very good. Obviously, with that hat trick of titles, 3 years in a row winning it from Formula Renault to Formula 2, this season he didn't have any seat in Formula 1. Yes, I know it's very bad. What if I told you that there's one driver that previously have the same fate as Oscar Piastri? RD have the walls in his feet and beating the most experienced driver, but he didn't get a look by Formula 1 teams. If you recognize that is Robin Frijns, would you be shocked? Because Formula 1 teams ignore him. And why is that? Let's find out. Robin Frijns born in 7th of August 1991 in Maastricht, the Netherlands. Now, like any other young drivers, he started off karting. And his first Formula racing career is in 2009 in Formula BMW Europe. For those who don't know what is Formula BMW, basically it's almost the same as your current modern Formula 4. He joined up with Joseph Kaufman Racing with his teammate Facundo Regalia and Kazim Mansour. In his first rookie season, he did not bad actually. What he did is remarkable, where he get 1 win, pole position, fast lap and 6 podiums, accumulate to 265 points with 3rd place on his rookie season and the rookie title. But he just falls short from Daniel Jugadea, who is the runners-up, and obviously the winners Felipe Nasser. Usually when you already have top 3, you always step up to above series that is more competitive. Robin Frijns stays with the same series and the same team, with his new teammate Hans van Asseldonk and Paris Vento. This is the last season for Formula BMW Europe and mostly the whole Formula BMW to cease operation after 2010. What Robin Frijns did in this series is very remarkable, but he has to have fight with Jack Harvey to the title. Obviously, it's Robin Frijns, where he managed to get 6 wins, 3 pole positions, 3 fast laps and 13 podiums, accumulate to 383 points to reach the 1st place. But that series is not bad. Like I mentioned before, Jack Harvey in the seat, then you have Carlos Sainz and also Timmy Hansen and Daniel Kvyat, who sadly at that time 10th place. Well, for 2011, this is a little bit unique that he still stay with the same team, but in a new series that is Formula Renault 2.0 Euro Cup, and also a couple of appearances in Formula Renault 2.0 NEC. New teammates, and that is Mathieu Jaminet and Oscar Tunjo. First, we're gonna talk about Formula Renault 2.0 NEC, Northern European Championship, where he managed to get 1 win, 1 pole, 2 fast lap and 7 podiums to achieve 4th place. On that season, he didn't do a couple of races in the end, so he fell short. But the main attraction for him is Formula Renault 2.0 Euro Cup, which he won it in the end, where he managed to get 5 wins, 1 pole and 9 fastest lap, with cumulative points of 245, 1st place, and he beating the likes of Carlos Sainz and Kvyat, who rose up drastically from Formula BMW to Euro Cup. And also there's Stoffel van Dorn and Will Stevens. And after that, Robin Frijns stepped up to the most competitive series at that time, and that's the Formula Renault 3.5. So this is a big jump. Why I say it's big? So I'm gonna make a current statement, like for example, Gianluca Petakov to Formula 2, jumping up from Formula Regional to Formula 2. It's almost the same like that. This is gonna be hard for him to adapting or something like that, because you already see Petakov, he failed. But you're probably wrong, I can say, because in the end, what Robin Frijns did is spectacular. He joined up with Fortec Motorsport, team up with another Colombian, Carlos Fuertes. He has to compete with the likes of Jules Bianchi and also Sam Bird at the time, which 2 of these drivers coming up from GP2. And this is a little bit, you can say, step back. Because usually drivers from Formula Renault 3.5 go to GP2. They go the other way around because at that time Jules Bianchi focusing on Force India test drive. Same for Sam Bird, he is recruited as Mercedes-AMG reserve driver. But that's not all. There's also Alexander Rossi, Nico Müller, Kevin Magnussen, Arthur Pic, Antonio Felix da Costa, who come up 3 races after. And last thing is Will Stevens. Like I said before, Robin Frijns have to fight against Jules Bianchi and Sam Bird. And uniquely is, if Antonio Felix da Costa joins up from the early season, he could be in the title fight, but he didn't. Robin Frijns fight with Jules Bianchi and Sam Bird until the last round. Robin Frijns is above all of them. He managed to get 3 wins, 4 pole positions, 1 first lap and 8 podiums. He did amazingly well, even though there's some controversy on the last race where at the time Robin Frijns and Jules Bianchi fight at the last round in Catalonia, and in the end when Robin Frijns passed Kevin Magnussen for the position, he attacks towards Jules Bianchi for another position, but Robin Frijns hits Jules Bianchi and caused Bianchi out of the race, and Robin Frijns gets a time penalty, but in the end Frijns still is the winner. But Robin Frijns already have that Formula 1 experience itself in 2012 where he competed in Formula Renault 3.5. In the middle part of the season, he is first place. Thus, at that time, this series gives the first place at that time a test drive with Red Bull car. Usually with Renault cars, but at that time Red Bull more superior, thus they have to use the Red Bull car. And also, after you win the title in Formula Renault 3.5, you will get a test drive with Red Bull current car. So Robin Frijns will drive the 2012 car. And also he gets a link up with Sauber as well, where he managed to get another young drivers testing program as well at that time. He has the chance to go to Formula 1. He has the chance, but he didn't. Because why? No money. Obviously, that is the easiest answer. And also he doesn't have that connection with Formula 1 teams to begin with. So it's pretty hard for him to get closer connection. He did however link up with Sauber, but as a reserve test driver for 2013, which in the end Robin Frijns didn't have any full-time seat in 2013. He should be in Formula 1 or at least he should be in GP2. But GP2 he doesn't have the money to begin with, so it's pretty hard for him to maintain his dream to reach Formula 1. He did a couple of races with Hilmer Motorsport. He already competed 5 rounds. Hilmer is a little bit of a backmarker, but what Robin did is spectacular. He already managed to get first win in his second round of the series. And also, he managed to get another podium on the same round. And after that, he just collect points, and obviously we already know backmarker cars aren't so great in the end. He managed to get 15th place. For 2014, he already have another drive, but not a full-time race, as a reserve driver and testing with Caterham. And we already know Caterham team is a little bit dodgy. Although he already have a FP1 session in the back, but still it's not good enough for him to get a full-time seat. There's no sponsors, there's no Formula 1 wants to look at him at all. In 2015, he already aware that his Formula 1 chance is over. So after that, links up with Audi to do GT racing in Formula E, and last season he won the Le Mans 24 hours. What I can conclude in the end for Robin Frijns, he didn't get any Formula 1 links up during his 2011 and 2012. That's very bad, because Formula 1 at the time, they didn't really focus much on academies. Red Bull, they don't want to take Robin because they already have so many young drivers in hand, and they don't want to risk to give Robin the chance because it will hurt other drivers the chance to get it. Then Ferrari, they still have Jules Bianchi as their golden boy, while Lotus, they are messy, so completely out of touch. That's the main big problem for Robin. He just at the wrong time to come to racing, because if let's say he comes to 2016, 17, 18 where he replicate his performance, he surely have been linked up with Formula 1 teams. Thus, it's just unfortunate timing in the end, and the development at the time is different. So in the end, what do you think? Is Formula 1 teams regret not choosing him? Is Robin Frijns a Formula 1 worthy at that time? I'm RTH Twitter. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you guys later on the next video.